Okay, so I'm just going to show you a little bit about how to muzzle train your dog. Bowser's never needed to wear one of these, but I do put them on him at the vet's just in case, because he doesn't like being touched by strangers and you just don't want to risk anything. So first of all, you're going to want a muzzle that fits your dog perfectly. So one that's comfortable, one that doesn't sort of pinch down on their nose. You want it to be as comfortable as possible, because they're not nice things really, are they? I wouldn't want to wear one on my nose. Okay, so we want to create a positive association. So I've done some of this with Bowser anyway. You'll notice as I'm moving this around, he's not moving away. He hasn't got any negative conditioned feelings about this muzzle. In fact, if anything, he's got positive, right? So I've got my Primula. So this is the easiest thing you can use because it's squeezy and it's delicious, isn't it, Bows? And we are going to put in the bottom end. So you see here I've cut out these two lines just to make treat giving easier. But what you're going to do is you're going to put some Primula at the bottom of the muzzle. Okay, and you're going to hold the muzzle and you're going to basically wait for your dog to put their own nose in, okay, like this. And you're going to let them eat the cheese at the end. Now, if you've got a particularly nervous dog that isn't very trusting, you're just going to start putting the treat higher up the muzzle so they don't have to put their nose in as much, and then gradually work up. If that's even too much for them, first of all, you're just going to treat them for holding the muzzle and moving the muzzle around. And what you're looking for is basically for them to stop trying to get away from the muzzle. Good boy. Okay, so you're going to practice that. You're looking for the body language that Bowser's showing. So there's no concern at Bowser at the moment. He's not worried about what I'm doing. He's not worried about the muzzle. If anything, he quite likes it. Never rush towards them. They put their nose in. Good boy. Now, if your dog likes praise, you can praise him at the same time. I don't really tend to bother with Bowser because he's not really a touchy-feely dog. Okay, and you can even add a word, so a phrase, so muzzle on. And then when he's good at this, fiddle with the straps. Okay, so get him used to this kind of thing. Get him used to going behind his ears, touch the back of his head. Okay. And then when he's good at that, or she's good at that, sorry, I shouldn't just be using the male term. They, when they are good at that, you're gonna, let's just see what he's like with a click. Good. If your dog's nervous of noise, you want to get them desensitized to the click as well. So click, treat, Bowser's fine. So we're gonna let him put his nose in. We're gonna click this on. It's a bit loose. Good boy. And what we're looking for really is we don't want him to start pouring it off. If they start pouring it off instantly, you've gone too quickly, so you want to take it back a step. Good boy. So I feed him through this little hole here. This is why I like Primula. Good lad. Might ask him to do something. So paw. Good boy. Other paw. Good boy. That's the postman. Good boy. And then knowing the postman's here, he doesn't like the postman, I'm going to take this off. Good lad. Yum yum. Finished? How dare he come over and we're doing a muzzle training video? Good boy. So eventually, over time, you won't need to put the cheese in the end. So don't rush it. I know a lot of people like to cut corners. Don't rush it. You can't get this wrong by going too slow. So we're going to muzzle on. Good boy. So there's no cheese in there. Bear with me, Bowser. Good boy. Lots of praise. We're going to feed. Nice. Going to make the whole time he's wearing it good for now. And then we're going to take it back off again. Oh, good boy. And that's muzzle training. So that's a nice way of doing it. If you just shove it on your dog and they don't like going to the vet anyway, or they're already anxious, all you're doing is adding another negative to the situation. So big fan of muzzle training, and I think every dog should be muzzle trained, even if they're not aggressive, because one day they might be, and also anything can happen. So we just don't know, do we? You want to take a bow? Should we see if you can actually get you to take a bow? Right then. Up, up. Ready, bow. Good boy. Say thanks everyone for watching.